I figure we go ahead and get the last playlist off. So this is October. Now, I kind of peaked at October when I did my September one, but I'm gonna do it anyway. So we got I'm gonna start from what I remember. I got the first couple of songs out the way, so we're gonna start with this the baby right here. So we got the baby's album Kurt, which I actually liked a couple songs off of there. A lot of them did sound similar, as people have alluded to. Um, if you don't like his, rap before the beat even starts type of music, you're not gonna like any of it, what the shit this man does. I mean, it's just that simple. Highest in the Room, Travis Scott. I actually don't like the song that much. Like, for a Travis promo single, I don't even know if it's that good. Like, you have like Pick Up the Phone. You got 3500. What would be pick up single for Astro World? Like, I guess Sicko Mode. I don't know. I don't know what the promo is for that. Maybe that song with Frank, but I mean the promo singles for Travis has been far better in days past, years past. I think the for Days Before Rodeo, it was a song with Big Sean, which is far better than Highest in the Room. Highest in the Room is an example of what I thought Travis was going to become after Days Before after Burris and the Trap, just typecasting his own sound and relying on it for everything, as long as he can rely on it. Very reminiscent of his hooks that he kind of abuses. So yeah, so we got On Our Own by this girl Flora, somebody from Mississippi State that I have been acquainted with for about a couple months now. Good little country, I guess, folk tune to it. I like the song. It was alright. So we got Danny Brown. His album, You Know What I'm Saying, doesn't really stretch the sound of music like Atrocity Exhibition or SSS, or even old to some degree. But it's good. It's good hip hop. It's him adding his own spin onto music, which I think we always need. Danny Brown's somebody we need in hip hop. I mean, it's short. I mean, he doesn't put as much. But you can tell he put a lot into Atrocity Exhibition, and this is meant to just be his album where he kind of just chills, laid back, and just gives you something simple, something easily digestible. Although there still are change ups, like you know what I'm saying. That's a very layered track. Even though it's simple, kind of like one of those chill like Rod and the Hoopty type of songs. But the production is very good on here. Negro Spiritual, the JPEG Mafia track is also pretty good. Three Tiers, that's kind of like more of just a straight up rippity rapidy track, but it's cool. Yeah, I mean, if you like some of the simple Danny Brown, just him rapping, busting cheeks, being funny. I mean, that's what this is gonna be, for you. So I don't even remember what the song was. So Blackmail, we had TJS and Swipe Less, a compilation of some of his more famous YouTube tracks, and Blackmail, Dynamic Duo, Yeezy's, Evidence, Violin. He like raps over violin. A couple of these swipe songs, kind of like renditions of songs he already had out, or like early versions of those songs. But it is what it is. Astro Black, The Unknown or The Unseen by Quasimodo. I listened to the entire tape front to back finally, and I mean it's one of the best productions of the millennium. So, Life is Short, 2016 Ski Mask song, I believe, that I got put on to. I guess I was listening to some old Ets, and it kind of came on. A listenable with Lil Yachty songs, so I kind of put in a playlist. Handful, Father's EP. I fuck with it. I mean, it's like the most palatable Father's ever been, so I wanted to give it a little spin. Smut, that is Vega International by Neon Indian. The one tape where you can say Neon Indian is better than my boy Jai Paul. Other than that, Jai Paul's a better artist. All This Music Must Fade, The Who. So we have The Who. I believe this is a single they recently released, if I'm correct. Yeah. So, I don't know, I was listening to a lot of The Who, Sell Out. and that single came out, so I just put it in there pretty much. So going on from that, so we got Grimes. I believe that's one of her older. It's not that's Visions, right? Yeah, Visions. Um, I fuck with her. Her titles are so cool. I mean, Infinite Love Without Fulfillment. Um, you know, circum circumambient. Flesh Without Blood. Kill If You Maim. I don't know. I like her. We Appreciate Power. I like her titles a lot. My boy Armel, DMV local, New Game Plus Plus. One of the best produced EPs I have heard in a while. From somebody that's low key anyway. I mean, he killed this entire. Like he did this entire tape. He rapped over to it. It was kind of like his own TLOP4 vibes, where he, maybe someone else could have came in and killed these beats a little bit more, but he did his own thing on them. So I mean, I gotta fuck with him, because of that. DHL, new Frank songs, of course. Kilo Kish, her new single "Bite Me," I believe that's what this is. Maybe she has an album coming out soon. She hasn't had an album come out in 3 years, and honestly, I wasn't the biggest fan of Reflections in Real Time, so I take that how you may. I fucked with K plus, and this was just too damn long. Honestly, it's because of my attention span. This is too damn long. Like it just feels like this album should be like. It feels like her sound should be short. Like she shouldn't. I just feel like her sound lends itself to being a 20-song, hour-long album. New, kind of like harmonizing duet between these two 90 influenced artists, Lil M and Devin Morrison. I've put on Devin Morrison 1,000 times on here. What I'm Not. What is this? DJ Young Vim. Is this the SGP alt? No, it isn't. Okay, I thought this was the SGP alternate account, but no, this is Icy Twat of DBSB fame or Divine Council, and he also made Milk, which apparently is gonna be like his last. I don't know. He doesn't put anything else out, so I don't know what else to say. But Milk was cool, so I listened to that. Slick Rick by Lil Ugly Mane. I was trying to listen to Mr. Thug Isolation, which was good too as far as I got to it. Hard Eater by X. I mean, it's literally just like a hook, but I don't know. It's hard to know with X whether or not he wanted to make a song more than a hook or not, because um the song after Jocelyn Flores, Depression Obsession. No, the song after that, the Nightmare song after Depression Obsession. I mean, that's just a hook. It's the same thing as Heart Eater. So it's hard to know what songs by X was like finished and which ones wasn't. Um, More JPEG, of course. So last time I mentioned this is Lucky. So Days Before 3, I wasn't a big fan of Days Before 3. It didn't have much passion to it. I felt like it's kind of like the worst dredges of FW3. I have to give another spin, but I was inspired by it. So we got Coding Crazy was finally added with Monster onto Spotify. So I put that on there. Monster, one of Future's, one of the tapes that put. So like he had that run, Beast Mode, 56 Nights, Monster, another tape I'm forgetting about, but those 2015, 2016 tapes, um, I mean, they're just impassioned. I mean, they kind of put trap. They're kind of some of the pillars that help put trap on and give trap longevity it's had to this point. I think trap's kind of like tailing off to this point. I don't think it's really as financially stable as it once was. If somebody could just come to and make a career out of brash trap music, I don't think that's very possible now. I think you got to switch it up a little bit. But I mean, this tape helped put trap on in the new generation and make it kind of more hip hop, or make it more palatable outside of hip hop. So we have finally the Kanye album, Jesus is King, one of the better produced albums of the year. Although there are instances where I feel like there could be more done. I think the time link kind of kills some of the ideas he shows here sometimes, but I mean, it's still a really good produced tape. Lyrically, yeah, that's kind of mad sometimes, but hands on, that's really one of the more gospel fulfilling tracks. Uses gospel as a Uses Gospel is a genuinely good song, so I put it in there. It's not necessarily because the gospel does much for me in that song, but it is good. You know, Fall of God is one of Kanye's better ear tunes since 2013, I'm guessing. I mean, Kanye doesn't really have many well put together, spin it back and forth songs, in my opinion, since about 2013. I mean, you got a couple things like the Life of Pablo, like part one, I guess. But I mean, that's because the intro. He doesn't really have much like hit potential left in him. Ghost Town's kind of like because of the hook. It was way too long to be like a hit per se. Um, Kids See Ghosts. I don't know what people play off of Kids See Ghosts. I don't remember. So I feel like Fall Guy is one of his best or closest things to a hit song that he's put together in quite a while. So that's that. That's October. November 2 is, as I've said last time, I've already had one November down packed, and I have to go back and kind of break that down and get it into November 2, kind of compile the two. But that's about it on my end. I hope you enjoyed the video. Peace.